Protest outside the White House. Anguish sparked in Minnesota over George Floyd's death reached the president's doorstep Friday night, hours after he expressed sympathies expected from a president.
I understand the hurt. I understand the pain. People have really been through a lot. The family of George is entitled to justice, and the people of Minnesota are entitled to live in safety.
But President Trump's earlier social media comments had also been predictably contentious amid a volatile situation and prompted a warning from Twitter. He had referred to protesters as thugs and wrote, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." But the president claimed no awareness of that expression's link to 1960s racial unrest, then used by a Miami police chief who wielded tough tactics in black communities.
I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it originated. I wouldn't know a thing like that.
Still defending his word choice.
It's very accurate in the sense that when you do have looting, like you had last night, people often get shot and they die, and that's not good, and we don't want that to happen.
He spoke of Floyd's suffering.
Just a terrible thing. He was in tremendous pain, obviously, and couldn't breathe.
Former President Barack Obama weighed in, urging Americans to step up. It falls on all of us to work together to create a new normal in which the legacy of bigotry and unequal treatment no longer infects our institutions or our hearts. President Trump said demonstrations are warranted but should remain safe.
It should be a peaceful protest. I think really in memory of George Floyd, I think it should be peaceful.
And Kelly, when we first heard from the president yesterday, it was from the Rose Garden when he made a major announcement about one of his favorite targets, the World Health Organization. What can you tell us about that?
Well, that was a much higher profile event, Kristen, and there the president said nothing about the national protests or George Floyd. He did say the U.S. will withdraw from the World Health Organization during this pandemic, upset the organization did not properly warn other nations about the threat of coronavirus, he says, and not making significant reforms. The U.S. sends about $400 million a year to the organization, and top Democrats, including Nancy Pelosi, say they will take issue with this because that money was appropriated by Congress. They're saying the president may not have the authority to withdraw from the WHO and withdraw that funding as well.